Welcome. How's everybody doing? Let's start the show. All right, a little bit earlier today, but we're here, and I'm quite curious how this is gonna go. NQ actually went down. What a drop here. I don't know what caused this one here, but the 3-minute supply zone is still up there. Let me lower the music. Yeah, so the 3-minute supply zone is still up there. We do have a 1-minute zone there, but it's not so perfect. I'm gonna lean on the bullish side here, and just a quick look on ES. Yeah, also ES has this relative equal highs up there. I'm gonna put an alert, by the way, somewhere around here. So we'll get noticed if this one starts to go higher. Consolidation, and of course we have 10 a.m. news, so I have a feeling that everybody's gonna wait for that 10 a.m. news. Just a second. All right. Now it's better. Now it's better. All right. Let's see. Yeah, so we do have this consolidation. Range is only a few points. Definitely not a good point to enter the market. This one went down. I wonder if we can build up some positions. I'm gonna do a social experiment, actually. Maybe not an experiment, but I might go into sacrifice an evaluation account to test some entries based on this indicator. Okay, not much. So the only plan is to go a little bit bullish there. Hey, Mihails, what's up? Took a short? Oh, nice. If you took it right here, that's great, man. And look at this crash just before the 5 a.m. session. Least estimator, welcome. Hey. On current session, I would love to take a long position. If it goes higher, even if I can get like, I don't know, 10 or 15 points up here in this area to break that 3-minute supply zone, that would be my plan. Martin Muchka, hello, welcome. Good afternoon. Hadley, welcome, good to see you guys. Please help the stream by pushing the like button, because I think I should start my stream earlier, like around 8 a.m. Eastern Standard or 7:30 at least, maybe even 7 a.m. Eastern Standard, because so many people are streaming at this hour. We gotta notice YouTube that we are here. All right. What about the indicator? You mean this one here? Down here? Or the one I used to test the moving averages? I can actually show you guys if I still have access. Because I had to open a demo account. And if it's expired, I need to re-register. Oh, I still have access, it seems like it. Let's see. Oh, trading you. So this one is a trader's dynamic index. Actually, it's nothing special. I was trying to collect information. I mean, I was trading with the trader's dynamic index back in those years. It's a lagging indicator. It's very hard to spot the trades with it. So I think it's absolutely, most likely a little bit of a trashy one. Hold on. I just want to make these dots disappear. But so the thing is, it's absolutely a lagging indicator. It helps you to maybe the way I can imagine to trade with this indicator is like two ways. One is to build up a position with micros, kind of like a DCAing situation. So as you can see down here, this is an oversold territory here, and it makes the divergence as well. So it makes a lower low. If you're watching for the divergence levels, which it has, well, bullish and bearish divergence right there. Actually, I don't need the signs. No, not that one. Style, hidden bullish, label. We don't need the label. Okay. What? Hold on. Okay. So it points out when there is a divergence, which is helpful. For example, here it has these lines, which is useful. If you watch for the divergences around oversold and overbought territories, it could be useful, mostly for scalping, but time and price also matters a lot. And you got to be very careful. Like, for example, there is a bullish divergence and look at how much it dropped. So you got to be very, very careful with this. Obviously, it's, I don't know, could be helpful. Or the other approach is you enter to a position when you see the moving averages crossing the mid band of the TDI indicator, but that's going to be a laggy indicator, because by the time you got the both of the averages down here crossing the mid level, the price is going to be up here and the move might be over by then. So I don't know. I don't know. It's not that simple. Anyway, we still have 5 minutes. Sometimes it looks helpful. I would say at this current state, maybe it's possible to use it as a possible layer of confluence. So if the market gets overbought, for example, here, you look down and you see all this divergence, you can expect some sort of a pullback, right? And that's kind of like a sixth sense or an extra feeling like, okay, the market should be pulling back by now. Obviously it's not necessarily a rule, but I would say you can use it to develop an extra sixth sense for this, and that's it. To identify some key, you know, if you compare it with some key levels, for example, here's a fair value gap to the left right here, and price goes up, and that means that liquidity has been swept from that fair value gap. You can look down to the TDI indicator and say, okay, there is multiple divergences here. This is also a divergence, just not showing it. Maybe it's time to, I don't know, build up a short position and see how far it goes. So that could be so it definitely needs, even if you take an overbought or oversold signal here, I think you should check if the market has taken some liquidity, you know, some significant level maybe. That would be more important. And this one, actually, you can also try to anticipate, like, price went up here, took some liquidity here. By the way, why did I not see this? We just created a 1 minute supply zone right here. One minute supply zone. 1 minute supply zone. And how far is that? 15 points. I mean, it's not impossible to go for it. Still have 2 minutes to go. We'll see. We shall see. One more minute to go. Get ready, everybody. You're welcome, Martin. You're welcome. So, just an extra layer of confluence, you know, in case if it would go. 25 seconds. $15 seconds. All right. swept that. I mean, it went into that 1 minute supply zone, which is great. Now let's see what's gonna happen. Hey Tudor, welcome. I'd like to see price go higher into that 3 minute zone, and the 24 level is still kind of looking good. That's at 23. Can it go to that 23 level, I wonder? I think it did. All right. And yeah, what a move. So this zone has been completely destroyed. This was a fast one. I do feel a bit of a FOMO. But are we going to be able to go to that Asia high up there? I think we could be. That's 34. I might going to take a small position on this one. Took a small, long, just to scalp it. Target should be 55, and I'm going to add to it. If we can take that. Let's see. Copy trading this one. If it's not going for it, I'm just gonna close it. I don't have a stop yet, but don't worry, I'm gonna put a stop just in case. It's a negative risk to reward, don't worry, I'm managing it manually. Most likely would be a spike to that Asia high. If it goes. Let's see what happens after this candle close. Okay, Asia went up there. Asia, ES is going for relative equal highs. It took it. That's not good for this position. I think it would be smarter to take this off. Let's see the reaction on this one. Asia swept to high. It's not good for NQ. Yeah. Actually, I can leave my stop. It's not much. It's just 120 or something. I'm not adding to it. It's too dangerous. Just not able to push it. There's a gap, by the way, just at my stop. That's the problem. Well, it is what it is. Come on. Why can't just... Okay, I don't know. Why is that going? Yeah, I wanted to see that 355 being broken to their... ES took it, yeah. Nabab, good to see you. Yeah, so my plan was to take that 355, but there's an SMT right now with NQ, so NQ just lost the steam. It's not going for it, at least not yet. It's gonna take out my stop first, and it is what it is. But what can we do? It's trading. Part of trading. I think it's, yeah, it's gonna sweep the lows, and this is the market open. Yeah, first presentation gap is here. I'm not gonna move my stop. It's all right. I'm taking it. It was a scalp anyway. Unable to push it, man. Everybody's waiting for the news, I guess. Junior, hello. Hey, welcome. Yeah, a proper trade would have been this one, by the way. To go for that 355. Actually, the exact level is 356, by the way. I don't know why NQ just keeps playing this game. I have a very bad feeling that this is just gonna let it go and drop it all the way down below the 290s. It's just unable to go through. Let's just can't push it through. Or can it? Come on, baby, just a few more points. ES wants to go, so let's just go through this level. Oh, come on. Let's go. Oh, it almost closed, but it closed. Awesome. It closed. Nice. That's what I love about copy trading. Actually, I'm not a fan of copy trading. You know that. Going for previous day high. The 3-minute supply zone actually worked out, but it was having a hard time hitting that level. It was having a hard time. So, and that's it. Okay, we're done for the day. We're done. Today is done. Everybody, it's done. It's over. NQ is done. Have a happy weekend. Do what you want. That was it. That was it for NQ. It's over. It's over. Nothing else. There's nothing more. It's done. It is done. How many accounts? At this trade, I copied like 4. But this morning, I made some profits on the Bulenox accounts, only $72 each. But these are ready for almost for the second payout, about 3,000 each. The Apex accounts are doing somewhat good, almost also getting closer to payout. $114 here, $115 here, above $2,000 almost. This one as well. This one as well. This one is the closest right now. It needs just less than $400. But yeah, I mean, how much? I don't even know how much was this. Martin, done 360. There you go. You know, Martin, that's it. I think we're done. Why would I give back any profits to the market after this one? Why? Why? I'm not gonna give anything back to the market, that's for sure. I'm gonna get this off. It's Friday, you know, it's Friday. Low risk. I mean, gotta, you know, decrease the risk, smallest risk as possible. I'm not gonna give anything back. How much do you take out from the accounts? Well, the Apex accounts, once I reach the 2,600, that's gonna be 5 times $500, so that's $2,500. Should be able to withdraw next week. That's 2,500. The Bulenox accounts are going for the second round, which is going to be $1,000 each. So that will be $3,000. The Apex account is going to be 2,500. So that's $5,500 next week. Should be able to get it. So I don't see why not. So that's $5,500. And yeah. So this month we should be getting that 10K at least, because we already took out 3,800 and another 800 is ready to go. So yeah, we should be able to get the 10K. And I have a take profit trader in the building. So, you know, and if all goes well, I mean, I'm building more accounts. If all goes well, the trade day and the take profit trader accounts are going to be ready for next month. So this month it's not going to be ready. It needs time to build up. But if all goes well, next month we should be able to pull money from trade day and take profit trader as well. I get more money. So thank you, Junior. Thank you. You too. Have a great day, man. Yeah, dude. Here in Hungary, $360 is almost a half month of salary. So lots of people are living off, unfortunately, obviously, in a very poor conditions from $360 in a month. So I guess you can walk away with that on a Friday. This month's payout is 4,400, Martin. Let's go. Let's go, man. Congratulations. The thing is that, you know, I would love to take more trades, but why? You know, why do I need to take more trades? I don't see anything. I mean, is there something here? Let's look at this level. Technically, this is, by the way, 1 minute, no, 5 minute supply zone up there. Let's check it on the mini as well. Okay, no, it's not. Anyway, I think it's gonna go higher. It's gonna go for a new all-time high, if I would have to guess, because there is a supply zone here. Only on the micro, but it's still valid. Boom. Here's your supply zone right there. 5 minutes, sorry, not 1 minute. 5 minute supply zone. There. So that's the last target. Obviously, new all-time high. It's not super accurate, but I think it can go. News are. I think the news can, you know, push it higher, and it's really over. I'm not gonna take that trade. Yeah, exactly, Martin. Exactly. That's why I'm not giving back anything. Today, I'm absolutely, I'm green. I made my profits. No reason to give it back. No reason at all. This one wants to go. What's the distance, by the way? I'm not taking it, but it's like 20 points. I think it will pop there. If not now, then, you know, at the 10 a.m. news, it's going to pop that 388. I have a feeling that it's going to do it before the news. The market does not have patience. Yeah, this is a Traders Dynamic Index, but please don't get it mistaken. I am not using this as part of my trading. Okay, I just left it here because I wanted to test it. I wanted to see how laggy it is. It has nothing to do with my trading, absolutely nothing. So it's called, search for it, traders, there you go, TDI, traders dynamic index plus RSI. The coder is Zayada charts. 4.1k users are having this indicator. So traders dynamic index. Okay, that's it. You're welcome. Oh, there you go. 388. It's happening. But don't chase it. It's too late now. Yeah, so don't chase it. Healthy 10 points, right? If you want that good 10 points, it's up to you. It's up to you, but you got to be careful. It's gonna pop through. There she goes, almost there. Even before, yeah, I mean, this is gonna happen before news. I think it already went there. Yeah, it went to 88. Wow. Okay, let's see gold. Gold is going lower. I'm gonna check this 5-minute zone again. Opening up the candle is at 80.50. So it didn't really go up there, right? Because it's 80.50. What's the high of this? Sorry, 88.50, 88.50, 87. So it didn't really go up there. It didn't actually tag that level. Let's see what happened here. 88. $88.75. Okay, it didn't go up there. Okay. So technically, it can still go to make a new all-time high, even after this market structure shift. Yeah, gold is chopping. Everybody's waiting for the news now. Let's look for some levels on the downside. Now, obviously, you can see now that the TDI indicator, which we talked about, is having divergence here, and it seems like we have a down close candle. This would be technically a short opportunity based on the indicator, but this drop was significant. I don't know. It could be just a pullback. That's what I'm saying. If you only rely on this indicator, it could be dangerous. But let's look for some levels on the downside. Yeah, I'm gonna get this line off. It's just destruction. Asia high taken. Repricing this level. Is going to create a 15-minute fair value gap. Well, maybe not. Okay. Let me look at this level. Okay, nothing. I don't see anything on the downside. What is ES doing? ES did not go to all-time high yet. Repricing this fair value gap. Not sure. Nothing. Everybody's waiting for the news. So let's wait for the news together. All right, let's wait for news. Still kind of like the idea that NQ should be going higher to 388. It makes me a little bit like, not angry, but definitely it's kind of a frustrating scenario that this morning my long position got taken out because of the Japanese news. And then later on, I don't know what the heck was happening throughout this London session. Price was absolutely horrendous. But we'll see. Look at that, it's going back up. All right, less than 3 minutes to go until the news. It's going. Less than 1 minute. I think it wants to go for it, man. Let's see. Okay. All right, we have the news. Is this gonna go up? Is this gonna try to make a new high at 388? That zone is still there. Just saying. That 5-minute zone is still there. I don't have a trade on. I'm just curious. Oh, it's going down. What was the number? Shifting down, but it's good because it's just creating another zone here. Okay, so inflation expectations lower. Okay, nothing special. Forecast is better than forecast. Kind of a mixed result. Actually, good news. It's actually good news. I don't know what's happening. It's actually good news. No entry. Sweeping this low. Created this zone up there. I would say if it breaks that 371, it will go for all-time high. ES did the same, sweeping some levels here. Beautiful zone up there, by the way. Beautiful, absolutely great, beautiful zone at 04.25. So yeah. Blaine, thank you for subscribing. Welcome. Bain Rasmussen, welcome to the channel. Thanks for joining. Why do I feel like this is still bullish? I feel like this is still bullish. Hey, what's up? Welcome. Team Trades, hello. 3 Bulenox, 50k. Oh, let's go. Awesome, man. Thank you so much for the support, Tim. I really appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, man. I appreciate it, Tim. If anyone wants to grab some discounts from these prop firms, thank you for the support, everybody. The TOMSABO code up there, you can see it. at the banner. You can use it now for Lucid. You can use it for FundingTicks, TRADEIFY, instant funded accounts as well, everything. Apex has an 8% discount right now. Bulenox 83. MyFundedFutures also has some deals going on. I think, I'm not sure the current one, but there is the Take Profit Trader, daily payouts, trade day, day traders. It's all the same everywhere. Thank you so much. It keeps the channel rolling. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate that, Tim. Thank you so much. And everybody for the support. I do need it because I have to pay tax. A lot of tax. The tax man is knocking at the door. I do appreciate. I don't have Lambos and McLarens in the background, but I don't need that. I just thank you for making it possible to be here full time. So far, I'm still kind of looking for that buy side at 388. I'm not gonna take another trade. The previous one, which we took on this 3-minute supply zone, that was more than enough. I got a BMW, although it's a 2009 BMW, but it's still a BMW. And by the way, just to let you guys know, I bought that car for $6,500, but since I bought that car in April, I spent almost $3,000 on repairs. Just saying. Almost $3,000 in repairs for that car, which is normal because obviously it's an older generation, but it runs great. It runs absolutely great. It's immaculate. I love that car, really. I do love it. It's amazing car. I love it. And all from payout from trading. That's why I like it. All from trading payouts. Hey, Mahavir. I love Skoda too, or Skoda. We say Skoda. I love Skoda too. Basically, that's the Volkswagen, right? My father had a Skoda Fabia. He sold it. He bought a Ford Focus, he regretted it because he loved that Skoda Fabia. I don't know why he sold it anyway. And so Skoda is great. Yeah, I know. I have a friend in the Czech Republic. Sometimes I go to visit him, and he actually works with cars, and he knows a lot about Skoda. And obviously, I see Skoda everywhere in Czech Republic. Everybody drives a Skoda, which is normal because they are the prime manufacturers, as much as I know, right? Most of them, or 99% of them, are being made in the Czech Republic, as far as I know. It's a good car, but the engine and the tech is from Volkswagen, right? So, I mean, I don't know who makes the engine. Is the engine made in the Czech Republic as well, or they get it from Volkswagen? I don't know. Yeah. They told me it's exactly the same engine block. Everything is the same, but the design is by the Czech engineers. I think it wants to break that 370. No entries yet. Yeah, Mahavir, I wish there would be something more to this. Yeah, as I said, the only trade I took was a buy trade, which I took here to break that 3-minute supply zone, and that was it. And actually, that 5-minute supply zone has not been broken, by the way. So we have a buy side at 371 and 388.50. It's still there. It's actually still there. So let me get this off here. Liquidity has been swept here. I don't see a reason why it should not make a new all-time high. And also on gold, I know it's the 15-minute time frame. I see a beautiful 15-minute supply zone. Swept the liquidity here. But we do have relative equal lows back there. So, but gold, since it's just going sideways, no real movement. If we would break the 420.7, sorry, 4020.7, maybe it would be a great idea to go for that 52.2, but otherwise, no plan. So NQ is interesting. Man, it's just going sideways, but why? So okay, now it's going lower. What the heck is going on? Let's see. I have no trades on. I'm flat. I'm no trade, no positions. It seems like that you know, there is a fair value gap lower. But the thing is, I just don't see. Maybe we have to go out to the 1 hour and check what's happening on the 1 hour chart. Like we have a Thursday low right there. There is a sell side liquidity right here, which is practically the London low. Can we call this London low? Well, not really, but let's just keep it there. So we do have a small fair value gap on the 1 hour. Right there. And I wish I could tell you that this here is a zone. Let's see, the low of this candle is 8.50. Oh no, yeah, this is not a liquidity sweep, but I would say it's not too good looking demand zone down there at 97. Yeah, but that would be a lot of drop, a lot to drop from there. It could do that, but as of now I would rather see a spike higher. That would be better. So maybe we can call this London low, but and where's the 7 a.m? Okay, 7 a.m. This is New York low so far, right here. So in terms of sweeping liquidity areas, then this is it. It might want to go for it. Look at that. How far is that? 20 points. Anyone wants to scalp it? Be careful chasing it. New York AM session low 288. Be careful. Have to check if there's some sort of a news. Anything. Nothing, just the University of Michigan. Okay, nothing else. Nothing more. Okay, retracing back into this 1 minute gap. If someone really wants to go short, this could be a possible entry. I don't want to go short. Not financial advice, obviously. I'm just gonna wait. I don't have any intention to go short, even if this one takes that low. Battlefield 6, nice, awesome. Actually, you know what I'm playing right now, Tudor? I'm playing that what's it called, that Escape from Tarkov copy game, that Arena Breakout. I think that's the name. It's a free game, Arena Breakout. That's what I'm playing nowadays, that Tarkov copy. Hey, good morning, Jonathan. What's up? I'm afraid my computer is not too good to go for the Battlefield 6. My computer is getting a little bit slow and old. I don't think I can run that game quite well. Battlefield 6. Dave, good to see you, man. What's happening? Everybody, by the way, again, if you can help out the stream, please. It's free to do. Please hit the like button. Let's show the YouTube that we're here. I think I'm going to put much more effort to the New York session streams from now on. And I think I'm going to start earlier. So please help out the channel. Thank you. Thank you so much. Smash that like button and, you know, Let's make ourselves more visible in New York session. Thank you so much for the support. He will do a Battlefield 6 gaming stream. Really? He'll do that? Awesome, man. I'm gonna ask him about that. Maybe I try to install the game, but my computer is old. So I have the 8700 Intel CPU. So that's an old one. And I have a 2070 GPU, a TI 2070 Ti GPU, 32 gigabytes RAM, and 8700 Intel CPU. So I don't think it's gonna run smooth on my PC, but I can try. Matt is crushing it. Trading or or gameplay? I guess both, right? He's crushing both. Everybody's gonna play Battlefield 6, that's for sure. And you know what? What happens when GTA 6 is gonna roll out? The whole universe is going to play GTA 6. Like everybody is going to. That's gonna be like a tsunami. The whole computer world is gonna play that. Yeah, it works together like a charm, especially if you have a good computer, right? I need to upgrade my computer, man. I might gonna surprise myself with a better one for Christmas. I got an Intel i7 8700 CPU. Yes. 8700. I don't know the rest of the specs. And I have a 2070 Ti GPU card. My computer is made in 2018. Except for the GPU, because I started out with the 1080 GTX, but that actually broke. So I bought a 2070 Ti 5 years ago to replace it. I think it was 5 years ago, yeah. Somewhere around there. I need to buy a new PC, I know. I just need to. $3K, really good gaming PC. Yeah, something that would be the budget for it. So everybody told me somewhere around that 3K ballpark. 5 days on the micro. Awesome, Dave. Dave, please, when you finished, let us know, and we're gonna talk about. We're gonna dedicate my session to you and your results. Let us know. That's gonna be definite. That's gonna be amazing, man. That's gonna be so amazing. We are gonna need some screenshots. If you can share, I will send you my. You can send it me in email. Some screenshot of your, you know, obviously no personal data, but your calendar. You know, that dashboard where we can see your past couple of weeks, just to see the number of trades and the P&L wise, like how good you did. Some stats. That would be amazing. Yeah, that would be amazing. So we can talk about it doesn't matter if you were, you know, having some losing streaks or the win ratio. It's not about that. The conclusion is that you survived and you practiced discipline. And it's just so amazing, man. That is so amazing. It doesn't, the P&L doesn't matter at the end. It's that you practiced it and you survived and you made it. Awesome, man. Awesome, awesome. Okay. It still feels like it wants to creep higher. Anyone wants to take a trade on this one? My 2 cents is that it's gonna go to 388. But we'll see. We practically swept liquidity. We inverted this gap now. What can possibly go wrong, right? Oh, nice. Okay. All right, Dave. Yeah, all right, all right. We can also blur out some personal details that you don't want to show, and we can still show parts of the journal, whatever you say. We'll do that, and we can, you know, blur out some stuff. Yeah, it will be super interesting. I guess so too. It will be great. My super magical indicator is showing a bearish entry on gold, by the way, just saying. Quite interesting. Huh. Interesting, interesting. But nothing more. Yeah, definitely. Thank you so much, Dave, for sharing all this. This is amazing. Can't wait for next week to talk about that. That would be amazing. Thank you. Thank you. Have a good one and an awesome weekend. No giveaway yet, Business Lens. Sorry. Give Russia Jonathan only. Thank you. I'm sorry I couldn't host the giveaway, guys. All I can tell you is stay tuned. There will be giveaways. There always is. Every now and then. No, I'm not in the tournaments. I'm not in the tournaments. I mean, one thing about the tournament, I think I should have joined the trade day tournament. That would have been something that is quote unquote a and on my end, it's a cleaner tournament. I don't know how to express it better. The BDH tournament, I think it's a little bit more. How should I put this? Not bad, but I don't want to be part of the show or any toxicity or something. But I think the trade day one is a solid. Maybe next time I will join the trade day tournament. Basically, the BDH tournament was all about YOLOing. So everybody was rolling the dice, full porting the account, and it's just not. I mean, that's what everybody does in a way, and that's basically why I never really joined a tournament. Actually, I joined once. Did I? Yeah, a MyFundedFutures competition, not the one that we did with the hosts, but it took away my focus a little bit, and I'm kind of saving my energy for my charts and my accounts. But I'm not gonna say names. I talked with some people, not just Matt. It was not Matt who told me, but I talked with some others who are in that competition, and also I talked with some who contacted Patrick. And anyway, it's about YOLOing. It's about full porting the account. You know, just flip a coin and boom, go in, and who cares? That's not real trading. That's not like a real. I don't know. competition. I don't know, because what you see results there, that's not going to be the, I know a competition is never going to reflect the same results. None of these competitions are going to reflect the same results what you have on your personal cash account or on your funded account. A competition accounts are always going to be a little bit more aggressive. We all know that. But that's why, for example, and not because I'm praising the Robbins Cup, but when you put in real money, again, let me understate that. Real money on the Robbins Cup, $10,000 on a futures account. Now that is the kind of pressure, and that is the thing when you really go with the risk management that you know. That is why the Robbins Cup results, now those are respected results. But on a simulated demo account, YOLOing your trades, like who cares, it's just $39, I don't care about it. Now that's not a real competition. That's just for fun. That's just for, you know, demo playing, and that's it. And I don't want to spend my energy. And not to mention, as I said, I talked with a few people actually too, not Matt, who told me it's the bad part is that it was not prepared correctly, and everybody was just playing YOLO and full porting and being toxic about the competition. So I also got a DM, maybe I'm going to put it out on my Twitter, that because I did not participate in the BDH competition, I just proved that I'm a fraud. I exactly got this DM message. Because you didn't, now you just proved that, I mean, because you did not participate in the BDH competition, you just successfully proved yourself that you're a fraud. What? What? And even, you know, I was just reading a few comments on the competition. Everybody was saying the same thing. If none of these influencers are competing, that they are all frauds and they should be, you know, unfollowed and all that such. I mean, what the hell are we talking about here? I don't need that kind of shit. So no, thank you. No, I don't need that. I don't need that. So I stay away from these things. I don't need my focus to be steered away, and my mindset from these kind of competitions. You have to make the competition longer with no resets, that way the YOLO. Yeah, so one more thing. Yeah, Sorel. So no resets on the, I would definitely put more restrictions on a competition, even if it's not like a real account, but a simulated account. For example, no resets, no resets. If you're out, you're out, you're done. You're over. It's done. No resets. Let there be a maximum of 1 mini or 10 micros. No scaling, whatever. No YOLOing with 5 minis or 10 minis, whatever. 1 mini or 10 micros. That's it. For example. Okay. Next rule. You cannot enter with multiple accounts. I just got the word that some people entered with multiple accounts. I mean, that's what they told me. There were some people who entered with 3 or 4 or 5 accounts. I don't know how they did that, because I thought that the KYC thing is still a thing. But anyway, so all these details narrowed down. No news trading, for example. Oh, maybe the news trade. I don't know. I know some people like to trade the news, even if you YOLO with 1 mini, I guess. I don't know. Or always put a stop loss on your trade. You have like 60 seconds to put a stop loss on your trade after you put on the position. The risk to reward ratio cannot be more than -5 to 1. Stuff like that. I don't know. Some minor things that would be, you know, holding back those YOLO gamblers to make the whole competition go sideways. But even then, it could not be executed perfectly because it's a demo account. And because of that, the results are never going to show who is a really good trader there. That's why I said, for example, the Robbins Cup is showing absolutely a different perspective, because it's real money. It's real money. I was actually thinking, by the way, should I go for the Robbins Cup next year? Not to win it, but if I can make even just like 10 or 15% throughout the year, the whole year, not in 1 month, not in 1 week. If I can make like 15%, I don't know, 20% maybe throughout the year on my Robbins Cup account, I mean, that would be actually good. That would be, for me, that would be a great proof. But do I really want to put $10,000 to a personal futures account? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. Had a good competition with King of the Micro Trade Your Real account, and the person with the highest percentage gain got... Wow, that's actually sounds good. FXCM, right? All right, everybody. I think I'm going to call it here, because obviously I'm not going to take any more trades. I don't know what's happening. Maybe in the PM session we can see the supply zone being taken. I'm not interested in it. All right. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be at MyFunded TV in about how much? 48 minutes or so, something like that. Thank you. If I don't see you there, I wish you guys, ladies and gents, a great weekend. Recharge. And if you would like to support the channel, grab some accounts, use the TOMSABO code. Thank you so much. That really helps, and I do appreciate it. I'll see. Hey, thank you. See you later. So God bless you all. I'll be at MyFunded TV shortly, and if I don't see you, I wish you the best weekend. God bless you and recharge. All right. Cheers, everybody.